I'm doing another one. Why not? Like, why not? I've got nothing to do. And, like, I have to actually revise the actor and then post it to AO3. And I want to go on a walk, and it's 11:30, and I work tomorrow. So I have some things to do. But, like, I feel unaccomplished. I didn't get enough asks done. I'm waiting for this to upload. See, so I'm doing another one. You can't stop me. So there. I just don't know, like, what I already answered. I don't know. Oh, here, I found it. That wasn't that hard. Anonymous said, I spent a whole weekend reading Young and Beautiful, and it was the best decision I've ever made. You make me love words. You make me love words. You're very nice. Thank you. I love you. I'm glad you wasted your weekend. No, really though. I'm glad you did it, and thank you. I love you. Oh, okay. That's what's going on. Anonymous said, oh my gosh, your last one about Queer as Folk. I love that TV show, and this was clearly from a while ago. Sorry. I bought the whole DVD box. It's amazing. Brian Kinney can be an arrogant jerk, but his heart is tiny. Oh, and he's hot as hell. It sounds like me. Just kidding. I see what translates well over the internet, or over video, I should say. That's the question I'm trying to learn. Like, can I be myself on here, or am I just going to seem like a piece of shit? I mean, I am a piece of shit, but, like, I don't want to seem that way. You know, I want to seem charming. Lost cause. Anonymous said, hi, I'm currently reading Young and Beautiful, and I literally can't stop. Liz! I love her. Happy birthday, Liz! Happy birthday, Liz! Oh my gosh. Is it today, or is it like in 20 minutes? I should text you. I'm gonna text her. Hold on. When is your birthday? I'm so in love with it and the way you write. Your work spurred me to buy the picture of Dorian Gray, and I can't wait to read it. Thank you for everything. Thank you for everything. I hope you love it. The picture of Dorian Gray is a fucked up novel. It's perfect. I wouldn't change a thing. These are all people who don't want to do that. Someone just read Landslide. Good job. You know who you are. Read it again. Everyone should read Landslide. It fucked me up. I honestly was very hesitant to start it because I was like, this sounds like it's too much. Then I read it, and I was just gnawing on my hands. I was just sobbing in my bed and gnawing on my hands, throwing up in my mouth. Oh, did I not send that? Send, please. I don't have time for you. My phone's name is Copernicus. Ooh, did I ever show you my phone case? It's a wolf howling at the moon. Anyways. Yeah, it's in 20 minutes. Happy birthday, Curls and Fringe Liz. Follow her. She's real cool. I love her. Okay, good. Anyways, I just finished Young and Beautiful, and I just have to say that it's amazing, and you're an amazing writer. I know. Even though I don't fully understand English, I've read it, and it's so beautiful. I only have a question. Why did Harry act that way, always fucking people and treating people like garbage? I know he had so many problems growing up, but you said he just didn't like feeling anything. Can you explain these, please? Thank you. It's kind of complicated. It's sort of like, okay, real talk with Claire. What is it? It is. I should do the tongue face. It's like the winky tongue emoji is weird because you're like trying to like think about it in real life, and you're like, whatever. Anyways, we'll stop texting now. So, what was I talking about? Oh, Young and Beautiful. Okay, yeah, Harry. So he's complex. He is. He's like, he has problems, and so, in order to lose himself into the sensation of life, so physically, he tried to do as much as he could so that his mind wasn't like, it never spiraled down. I don't know if you're friends with anyone or you yourself are like this, where you don't like to be alone because you think too much. That sort of a thing. Like, that's sort of what it was. He was constantly distracting himself with like physical distraction so that his mental capacities were kind of on hold. So like, it was easy for him to just throw people away and use them like objects and toys, because when you don't feel connected to them, you don't feel bad doing it because you're not letting yourself get there. And Louis was all about like breaking down that barrier and forcing himself onto, that sounds horrible. Let me rephrase that. Breaking through Harry's walls in an earnest attempt to just like love him and, you know, be like, hey, you know, I think Louis actually was pretty risky, you know? He risked his own heart and emotions and just went for it, knowing that he could have caused some real damage to himself and Harry, but he still just was like, hey, bitch, love you, you know? And it worked, because Harry did kind of need someone to do that. So that's why Harry was an asshole through it, because, like, that's probably why everyone hates him in that story. I think there's, like, a secret extreme hatred for Young and Beautiful, probably because Harry is kind of a piece of shit in it, but it's like, given the circumstances, of course he's going to be that way. I feel bad for him. I kind of love my Harry, I do. I have a big soft spot for him. I think all writers have soft spots for their characters, though, so I don't count. But yeah, that's kind of why, like, he was trying to fuck up, sort of, as a coping mechanism or something. Okay, so you're my favorite writer of all time. And I have read a lot of Larry fics. Young and Beautiful is so well written, and the plot and character. Everyone likes this story. These are all about Young and Beautiful. What can I say? And the plot and characterization was incredible. I've read it twice, and I'm planning to read it for the third time as soon as I finish streaming of you, which is very cute. Oh, the bane of my existence. That fic. The bane of my existence. You introduced me to Oscar Wilde, and I went and I bought the picture of Dorian Gray. Y'all are like, you're all amazing. You're all reading Oscar for me, and it makes my heart like swell up. I'm the Grinch. You made it a full-sized heart and not a pebble. It's probably my favorite book ever, so thank you for that. You're amazing. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. This is cool. Is it weird that I think of YMB as a movie? Like, I can totally picture it being a movie, and I can even think of a soundtrack. Tell me your soundtrack. I want to know. I'm really picky with music, but I'm still, like, into it. Refer me things. I have a soundtrack to Young and Beautiful. I picture it as a movie. I literally, like, when I write fic, I'm watching a movie and I'm just, like, dictating what the movie is up here. That's all I'm doing. I think that's probably why I'm so over-descriptive of everything. Hi, Anonymous said, hi Claire, just because I'm curious, how far were you planning to go with the Brideshead Revisited route for Young and Beautiful? Because I'm reading it now, and there are definite similarities at the beginning, but then it branches off completely. And I was just wondering, was that planned, or did you originally intend YMB to follow the plot of Brideshead pretty closely? I love, love, love YMB and BR both, and I'm just super curious about your writing process for Young and Beautiful for some reason. Let's see how much time we have left, because this could go on for like a minute. Okay, well, I started off as a Brideshead sort of thing because I was obsessed with Brideshead when I got into One Direction. Two really weird opposite interests to have, but whatever. So I was like, I want to write a fic about that because that interests me, and I'm like, was really obsessed with Downton Abbey and just like the 20s. I don't, even though, whatever. Anyways, we won't get in that. A vintage feel, I guess you could say. So then I was like, you know what? Here's what's up. I'm going to write a fic, and it's going to start off inspired by Brideshead because I just couldn't get my mind out of that world, and I wanted to put the boys in that world. And the Sebastian and Charles relationships was so beautiful at first that I took inspiration from that. But I'm a weak little puppy, and I can't handle sadness that ends sad. Angst pour on me, make me choke on it. I can't end unhappy. So then I just kind of went off and I did my own story after, like, I took all the original inspiration. So that's why Young and B started off as that, but then it took a turn and became its own fic, and I just kind of spiraled from there because Zane is actually technically Sebastian, and then Harry kind of was too. So, anyways, that's all we have for now. And I'm really bad at these, I guess. But I love you still. Goodbye.